Ladies and gentlemen, we are here with the New Jersey Devils versus the Ottawa Senators here in Senators Arena, Ottawa, Ontario. Got the New Jersey Devils looking to get a win here. Now, I am illy unprepared for my recording today, so I don't have any records or anything. Look at that helmet. That was hard. Look at that arena. Look at the Ottawa. Ottawa going to look and take that first face-off immediately. Looks like we lost some game there. I don't know what happened. I'm going to trip them up there. All getting very physical early on here. We are in the Ottawa territory. The New Jersey Devils, you know, they were very physical last game. So definitely expecting them to keep that physicality. And, you know, anywhere SSJ Little Rock is going to be a very aggressive, angry, alcoholic place. You know, me and my girlfriend came up with this bit that he has 3 baby mamas and he drinks before the game. Well, here's Dondoff, firing off. They're not able to get anything going. 33 going to recover that puck. 13 pushing. They're all pushing. 2's going to recover it for the Senators. Pushing them again. There goes Ottawa now on the fast break. He's going to get slammed up against the boards there. 17 for the New Jersey Devils is going to recover that puck. Throwing it up to Marchand. Marchand trying to get something going. That's not Marchand. That was the other team. I'm trying to learn these guys. Throwing it over to 63. Oh, he got hit there. It's Shire. 19 has it for the Ottawa Senators. Now he's fast. Look at that. Look at the speed. They're going to fire one off. Not able to get it, but if the goalie wouldn't have got on it quick enough, someone could have hit that in there. Little Rock delivering a hit to shield the defender there. That puck is flying all upside the court. They want to get it over there to the Senators' territory. That was a good decision by 63 to fire it off. 72 going to come to the defense there, throwing it over, looking to get something going. He's really quick. I told you, nice dive and poke check there. Devils are taking it 1v1. Not able to get that shot. Ottawa Senators doing a good job there. Senators getting it back to the other side of the territory. Bro lost his helmet at some point. Going to try to fire a quick one off. Mercer going to take it. Trying to get out of the way of them. Trying to find a good opening. And they're lurking. They're lurking. Being so aggressive. 57 with a nice hit there. Going to pass it over. Now the Senators have an opportunity to get something going. Going to fire. And if he could have got his footing, he could have fired that off there. But he is going to push him to try to keep it over here in the territory of the New Jersey Devils. They're all pushing. Meyer going to be able to get it so they can try to get out of there. They're like, yo, you got to get that out of there. They're still struggling to get it out of their zone. He's going to fire it down, finally sending it over into the Ottawa Senators territory. They're going to dislodge the net with some ruthless aggression being dished out in that backside there. Got a whole new unit coming in here. Now there's 4 minutes and 52 seconds left here in this first period. Let's see who's going to get this face-off here. All right, Ottawa Senators are going to take that face-off. And already he's just breaking for it. Not able to. They're going to get down to their side and defend. 29 looking to loop around there. Tried to loop around the goal. Couldn't get that quick score in. Deepest apologies if this is one of those skipper videos. I had a period where I was running on 1080p and it was just not agreeing. So it was like, yo, I had to scrap a lot of videos. So that's why I'm illy unprepared with records and stuff. Like, I want to say right now, currently at the time of this video, New Jersey Devils is 9-4 and the Kraken are just now making their way back up. They might be tied like 8-8 or something like that. They just started winning, but you know, if that's a spoiler, my bad. It's just, yeah, stuff was happening there, and I'm a little behind. It's been rough out here. The Devils are gonna get that. C. Brown, you know, he got one last game. And last game we had no fights. Brown gonna get pushed. They dislodge the net. Jake Sanderson with 16 goals and 25 assists. Bro's a little green in the face. He might be a little sick. Yeah, I guarantee he's going to win the face-off. He's not going to win the face-off. Well, his face is off, it seems. Gretzky. Grits yuck. Grits yuck. No one able to really obtain this thing for too long. He's going to fire that off, not able to. Now Ottawa on the defense, but now they're on the offensive. And he's by himself there. Got poke checked by the goalie. Some good stick work by the goalie, though. Like, he took no time to just get out of here. He's going to fire one off, not able to get it down here for the New Jersey Devils, and we're coming to an end of this first period. He's looking to see if he can get one more off. He does, but he doesn't hit. Oh! Almost flew in there. That was a close one. Goalie almost effing that up for them right there. Wow, that would have been upsetting. Very upsetting if that would have went in. Look at him, bro. He's getting down inside of there. He's doing a Billy bounce inside the goal. Boom, 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 boom. I wish we could emote back at 2K6. Now we're gonna go away with a no score first period here. Both teams getting it done on the defensive end, not trying to allow anything. We got 5 shots each. Both goalies aren't giving anything up, and you know, Ottawa is passing a little bit more. So, you know, we got a pretty even game right now. Looking to be a defensive game all game here. Going to immediately shove them. So New Jersey's going to take that face-off there. I don't know what he thought he was going to do with that positioning there other than get chopped up a little bit. I feel like these are over clips for some reason. I don't know what I did yesterday, y'all. Like, when I tell you I've been just tired and just, man, finally coming to the end of the school year. We just ended our school year for college, so the kid finished school, we finished school. The little one, she's just growing and pissed off all the time. She's happy, mad, sad, she's everything, just 24/7. There's no off button. And they're not going to be able to turn on the on button, though. Not going to be able to get anything off there. He's chasing it down, trying to get it going for the New Jersey Devils, who do need to get on the board. No one's on the board yet. 91 going to throw it over. A quick shot there. Looked like it hit off the side of the pole there. And that goalpost looks so fucking small, bro. What the fuck? I didn't even notice that. Oh, God. It's so small, like a doghouse, bro. Well, I like what? New Jersey Devils are going to now have it. Throwing it down quickly. We are at 11 minutes and 40 seconds in the second quarter. He's firing off twice. I do like that now. New Jersey Devils are trying to be a little aggressive. I do want to say at the time of this game, I don't think I knew about one setting that I did turn on. But they do seem to be firing more. So, like, this might have just been a very defensive game. Wow. Ooh, nice shot there. Meyer looking to get something going there. Got tripped up soon as he fired it off. 57 coming to get it immediately. 19 pushing him up. Pushing 86 up against the boards. Ottawa being so defensive right now. And that's why they're going to recover that puck and be on the fast break. 57 firing off. Not able to get it off. Oh, dude. We finally have a fight here. Meyer and Sanderson going to knuckle up here. And there they go. Letting them fly. He's going to throw uppercuts, but Sanderson's ducking. Tried to hit him with a double hoopla rating punch. What the fuck was that? They're really throwing him. Oh, trying to get positioning. No one's taking too much damage. I'm like, oh no, Myers is taking damage. What a uppercut, dude. Oh, dude, I'm trying to keep it like PG and stuff, but it's just my brain's just talking because it's like this is what I'm seeing, bro. These dudes are duking. Hadouken! 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 I can't. I don't know what the fudge. What the fudge, bro? What the fudge pop? 6 wins for the Ottawa Senators on the faceoffs. And SSJ Little Rock looking to take someone's face off. For sure with that shot there. I do like that Little Rock is trying to get active. It looks like we're going to get another fight, guys. Is it Little Rock? I think it's Little Rock this time. Little Rock throwing the uppercuts. Oh, my God. 2 uppercuts by Little Rock. 3 uppercuts. He's gone. He stood no chance against the biggest badass bastard in the league. We don't like Little Rock on 2K26. We don't like him in 2006 either. He time traveled to just be a fucking menace. Like, why? Oh, God. Florida, I'm not even in the right game right now, bro. I'm out of my mind. All right, 63 has it. The Ottawa Senators, they're being defensive here, trying to keep it out of their territory, but they're being tripped up, and Little Rock's going to get met by 7 from Ottawa. Now looking, that was a nice check there to keep them from getting in their territory. Ottawa defenders are now chasing them down, trying to keep it over here. Devils are going to recover it, though, and 13's looking to get it into their territory. He does, and he fires. Can't get it. Going to fight for the puck there a little bit. Going to put that stick in the way, and Ottawa's going to recover it. Nice passes trying to get control of the puck. Not able to, though, because New Jersey's going to steal it, but it got stolen again already. Ottawa getting met by the Devils defenders here. You know, one of the roughest, toughest, meanest teams here, I'll say. Lots of aggression here. Little Rock going to push him down. And Little Rock looking to take it. He looks a little tired. Going to throw it back. I like the repositioning and delivery of the puck to the teammates there. Puck's going to be frozen down here on Ottawa's territory. That's Dougie Hamilton with 3 hits here in this game. Look, he got the weed on his helmet. That's what I want. What he's having. I'll take the H2 weed. Do you have some of that there marijuana? Do you have some of that there dope? I'd like to smoke some dope. 24 throws it over. Now Ottawa on the fast break there. Now that was a quick defensive effort by 43, and he's going to fire it to the other side. Quick going down there. Fire went off, not able to get it. The fast pace here, I don't know why it just seemed to get so fast paced. Meyer tried to throw it to his teammate there. He couldn't sense it fast enough. Defensive pressure being put on them by the Devils. Going to shove them over, though. Really trying to fight to get that out of the territory. Tried to throw it, but got not intercepted. They got messed with, bro. Someone messed with it. I'm getting mad when I can't talk. Just say the words. Just say the words. And just say the word. There he goes. Going to try to. Thought he was going to fire it. Just say the word. He should have fired it. Look at the drip by the Ottawa Senators there. You know, I used to always get them confused with the Blackhawks, but like, no, bro, it's 2 different levels, bro. You're either a Blackhawk or you're a Senator, and I'll tell you what, we run this city. You're a Blackhawk, you don't run your city. That's not being biased because I'm the hometown announcer either. Ottawa looking to win this face-off. Not going to be able to... They do win that face-off. I almost lied to you guys, and you can see it. That would have been unnecessary. Going to fire one off, and they're not going to get it, so we're going to close out the second period. No scores. Very, very, very defensive game, and I will say I was a little, like... I do want them to score, but when I'm calling this back, it's spectacular. It's very engaging. I do love it. If you love hockey, I think you can love this no rule hockey because it's all the boring parts taken out. You know, no strategy. You know, other than you hit, you still have your offensive strategy. You know, you still want to read your defensive schemes for the most part, but you don't have the extra long game of freaking penalties and shit. Like. Yeah, I know it does. It will make it better. I probably should. I'll probably put icing in because I think that stuff it will probably. Oh my God, that might help. That might be what I need because it's like they might score a lot more here. Oh my God. We just came to a realization. We'll leave out the physicality aspects and we will put back in at least the offsides. You know, we'll keep that. Besides that, I don't know. Like, I guess it's cool because it's like, no, keep them out of your thing, you know? You don't care about that. He's going to fire off there, not able to get anything. And plus, like, icing, it just happened. Not icing. The offsides can happen so much. I can really drag. I'm going to fire off there, not able to get anything going. Really, he's really trying to get that thing in there. Bro's just sitting, smacking at the goalie with the puck, bro, with the stick. Take this puck, bro. Like, ew. Get out of here. Go away. Not home. Fuck out of here. Rejected. Access denied. Get on, get. Now, accidentally ended that video being stupid there. Ottawa is going to now be on the offensive. Wow, Meyer like kind of poke checked it and then fired it at the same time. I don't think I've seen anything like that. The referee getting pushed down a little bit there. Now here goes Ottawa off, racing for it. 72 going to get met inside the goalpost. Meyer trying to get in the way there. Going to throw it over. Nice pass there by Meyer, but it is going to get intercepted by the Ottawa Senators. Oh my God! Oh! Yo! Okay, I cannot lie. That was hard. Like wow. Can you show me it again? Oh, that was a nice one. That was a nice one, though. I gotta give him it. That was a nice one. Getting it here in the third quarter makes it even more sweet for them. Like bittersweet for me, obviously, but like that was sweet for y'all. You know, I did knock somebody out, so you know if I'm being an optimist, we might have lost the battle, but I won the war because I fought that nigga up. Oh, dude, I just have very, very psychotic issues. I do. But they're going to be 1 for 4 there in that right quadrant. And, you know, it was a spectacular shot, especially with the defense that has been being played. They're trying to fire one off. No, you don't, sir. No, you don't. You can't just do what I just did. No. Ottawa Senators looking to get it out of their territory, and they're going to quickly get it out of there. And he's sprinting for it to see if he can get another goal. Bro, yeah, I had to catch myself, bro. You know, I play basketball. I'm a hooper at heart. Let me shut up, bro. No shots being going in. No shots. Spectacular job by the goalie. Spectacular job by both defenses. You know, I guess there is something interesting about a 1-0 game. You know, I do like a 3-3 game. But you know, you don't get to pick them all. You know, whatever happens. I'm still working with these settings to try to get it as good as we can get it, for real. Oh my God, they're damn near fighting. You might as well fight. You know, y'all down anyway. 7 minutes left in the third. You know, they do need to focus, though. But Ottawa looking to try to get something else in there. And the goalie's all over the place. if they could have got their footing, they probably could have, but the defensive effort here, lots of guys pushing, lots of guys shoving. Everyone's trying to get them out of here. Look at all of the defense there by the New Jersey Devils. You can tell they actually want to come back. And he's going to fire off there, not able to get it. Going to kick the puck to keep it on this side, but he's going to get shoved there behind the Ottawa Senators goal post. But 29 is fighting, but he is going to get shoved. They are keeping it behind the goal post, firing off. Not able to get anything, but he's going to recover again, firing another shot, putting all the offensive pressure on the Ottawa Senators, but they are back on their side, firing off, switching the momentum. Now I'll tell you, that was an attempt there. I'm sure the goalie was scared for his life because I was scared for my life. I'm sure you can hear the stick. Is it hockey down here in Ottawa, or are we out here on Chirac? Like, for real. Well, I'll tell you what, if we are out here in Chirac, Geico for your insurance. That's for all the Call of Duty people out there. Not going to be able to get that. New Jersey Devils are going to be taking it in the other way. What the fuck? What the fuck is that? Okay, gotta get back in the right state of mind here. Meyer is now going to recover the puck here for the New Jersey Devils, wasting some time. He should really be looking to get across. I think he was just scared though of getting intercepted, but you know, you're losing precious time. They're going to get up there finally, and the Ottawa Senators, they're in the territory, but they're losing the puck. They're fighting to try to keep it, but Ottawa's shoving all over. Everyone's just shoving. They're going to throw it down. Oh, what a trip there. A lot of fans not very happy that they do allow the tripping. They do think there should be some consequences, but you know, what are you going to do? You let them be rough. You know, they're agreeing to get on ice and be hit anyway. Like, who cares about safety? It's not safe at all. It's not safe at all. And Myers is going to look to try to get something off last minute. It looks like he just gave up mid slap shot for real. He just gave up, pushing up against the boards. They're throwing some elbows there. Look, he almost elbowed his teammate. He's throwing some nasty elbows. Yeah, I'm surprised he even shout out to him for not dying there. That was like 4 elbows. Well, not able to get it done. We are going to switch over to Akai Clark and the Seattle Kraken going against the Capitals. And there goes Clark looking to get something going. You know, he did have a couple goals so far this season, but, you know, he's a little slow to get anything else. Now here comes the Capitals, immediately getting stick checked. Going to go the other way for the Seattle Kraken. It's a 1v1 right now. Immediately he's going to get a goal. Getting it done here early, only like 40 seconds. That was just crazy. What a start for the Seattle Kraken. You know, they have been losing a lot of games, so you know, you can always expect them to be there on the defensive effort, but to get some offense going here early on is very spectacular for them because it's not their usual forte. And here goes Clark immediately sprinting for it. Going to hit him over there, trying to keep it into the territory of the Washington Capitals here. And they're going to take their time. He's going to fire one off, going to hit the boards there. But Clark's going to obtain it. I don't know what he did there. I think he lost it a little bit. But he's going to get it back. And Clark's going to fire off. He went a little far right there. But he is going to hit him immediately to try to keep that puck on this territory. And he's going to pass it over. Able to obtain it. 62 going to fire it over to try to keep it closer to the goal post. Good decision making there. They're fighting for that. The Capitals are able to prevail there. Nice pass over there to get it out of harm's way, but Clark going and throwing his shoulder. Tried to poke check him there, missed it, but Clark with the dive, hitting it, but he's going to shove Clark. Doesn't matter anyway. Clark's still able to get it. Some good defensive effort there by Clark. 19 gets tripped. Oh, God. Yeah, dirty plays are being delivered, so definitely expecting this to be a night. Look at Clark getting pushed against the boards. Obviously, there's some tension here. Lots of aggression. He get hit. He flipped him. No one's safe out here. Everyone is being welcomed to La La Land, if you ask me. Lots of hits being delivered. Just crazy. Now, Seattle Kraken is going to take that win. 41 looking, throws it over, but he gets it jarred. Capitals trying to get it out of that territory. He's going to slow up there, allowing the Krakens to get a steal there. Nice passing, and I like how they're skating around. He's going to go behind the net and get pushed, though. Kakko going to land a shot there. Capitals looking to attack. Going to try to fire one off. Not able to get it. Capitals, they're firing off a lot here. Krakens are able to obtain the puck. They got it down on their side, but they're being met by Capitals trying to keep it from their territory. There's lots of shoving. Krakens, there's lots of shoving. I told you the animosity, the tension in the building was high already, and they're going to drop them. And there it goes, Kakko and him squaring off. Just jabs being thrown immediately, uppercuts. These guys obviously freaking hate each other. There's lots of aggression here, and they're really getting to it. Oh, God, they're still going. This is a long fight. I will say this is one of the longer fights. Still landing shots. Both are landing an equal amount of shots here. Spinning all around the place. So what a nasty uppercut right there. Oh, my God. He's going to go down. Kakko said, "You're Kaka." Tony, what Ben Stiller say? Tony loves Chachi. I don't know, man. It's just another vocal stem, bro. We miss dodgeball, but we love hockey here inside of the Climate Pledge Arena in Seattle, Washington. The Kraken are going to get that face-off, flinging it down, put some extra pressure here on these Washington Capitals. Trying to fire off. It did hit a Capital. Call it storming the Capital the way he hit him with that puck. Going to push him over there. Kakko going to look to get something going. Got it stick checked out of there. Capitals, nice passing by the Capitals to get it on to the territory of the Seattle Kraken. You are inside of the swamp now. Going to push them over there. They pinned 15 up against the boards there. Able to get it out of there. The Krakens are going to get it back to the Washington Capitals side. Capitals are going to obtain it. Bad pass there, so it's going to... Ooh, what a hit there. Really getting it out of there. He's protecting the puck. With a good effort. Going to throw a hit. Lots of shoving. There's still lots of physicality going on. I can definitely say that tension is high. People are bullying each other. Kakko going to land another hit there. Very aggressive he is. He's running for the sunset there. Not able. He was walking for a dream. And how can I explain that I can't let you score that? That's what that goalie said. Tell you what, if I'm a Seattle Kraken, I love it here in this arena. Look at the fans. They seem like they're having a good time. They look a little stiff, but you know what I'm saying. Look at them. They clapping over there, though. I'll tell you what, attention to detail, bro. Do they look fake or do they look real and pixelated? Like, for real. Ooh, nice defensive effort there with the shoves. Clark going to shove. They're shoving each other, though. I'm hoping they fight at this point because that's a lot of shoving. Oh, God, they're really laying down hits. They're going to fire one off. It didn't look like it hit on the side of the goal there. Clark trying to dance his way through like it's prom. Oh, my God, did you see the spin on that shot? How did he do that? Wait, no, how did he do that? That was hard. Not able to hit this shot, but what style points there? That was hard. That was tough. Firing off a quick shot there, not able to get it. 19 trying to put some pressure on, pushing. Clark trying to get in the way, going to dive for it, but he missed. 1v2, he is going to fling it. He was ill prepared. He was not prepared. That would have been a poke check away from sending it down to your side. So he did pick the right thing to just send that thing, but he's going to get tripped there. There's so much tripping, and people aren't mad enough about it, I swear. Nice hit laid there. You know, I guess these guys are really even-tempered to deal with so much. I guess they're all focused on winning, and, you know, that's good for all of us. Fantastic defense being played by both teams here. Kraken's trying to get it out of their territory. And they are going to now be inside of the Washington Capitol. Throwing out quickly. Good response by the Capitol there, getting it out to prevent lots of pressure on their goalie, you know. All it takes is like 3 shots to rattle him. And he's going to fire off. They're going to get another one. You see the frustration of the goalie because he has been having to fight for himself down there. What a goal. He was pretty far away with that shot. What a nicely executed shot. Goalie really was not prepared, really. Like, he reacted, but he was, I told you, they rattled. They've been firing off. Momentum was in their corner there. We got Seattle Kraken getting 2 early goals here, looking like a completely different team than, you know, they usually do. So, you know, fantastic for them. Capitals are going to win a face-off. What a shot landed immediately. Chasing down these Capitals. Seattle Kraken looking to get it going the other way. He learned how to protect the puck, and now he's really spamming it. Gonna throw a shoulder there. Bodies flying all over. It looks like we're gonna get a second fight here. CPU gonna go at it. Oh, these guys are mad. You see Tolvanen like, oh, I thought you were trying to fight me. This one ain't mine. Nice dodge in there. Someone's gonna need to grab each other. He landed the uppercut. They're both dodging. Oh, he got his arm on him. He got his arm. Oh, he broke him off there. I like that. I like to see that. Gonna grab him again, throwing an uppercut. Oh my God, that uppercut and followed by a punch there. He's definitely gonna knock him out. Wilson's gonna go down. Yeah, he got him. That was a nasty one too. I'll give you that. That was a nasty one too. This fighting was overpowered, bro. This fighting was overpowered. I swear. Like when the game is physical like it is, and it does start to seem like tension is flaring and these fights start popping up, they're so organic, bro. They're so organic. When I tell you that some games fights don't happen, and the Florida Panthers game, no fight at all. So there could be 17 fights one game, 2-0. Like, it's crazy. My girlfriend gave me a good idea. She said you should get like a compilation of all the fights. So I want to do that at some point. I'm gonna have to figure out space on my iPad or how I'm gonna even get that. Oh, I have an idea. Like I download all the videos, trim them, and then it goes from being like a 5 gigabyte video to now a 5 gigabyte video. So yeah, it'll be in the works. It'll be in the works because that'll be fun for TikTok. That's actually really fun for TikTok. Every fight this season so far. I like that. All right, so that's Vince done. I missed the statistics, but if you caught them, you're better than the announcer. Capitals going to win this, and we're closing in on an end of this first quarter. Spectacular effort here by the Seattle Kraken. They're definitely getting it cracking. I knew you were going to say it. I did. And Kako puts the K in Kraken. Ew. I don't fucking like that. I don't like that one. I wish I could talk better. A fight at the end of the quarter is crazy, bro. It's like the period. My bad. Throwing the sticks down there. Here we go. We're just getting it going. Don't need a compilation when there's just going to be 10 fights tonight. Already taking some damage, so the Krakens are going to have to be careful here. 55. That's Lindgren versus Leonard. No one able to get there. Oh, he got his hands on him finally. There he goes. Nice shots being landed by Lindgren. Oh, he's going to get caught there. Going to break it. Going to need to get his hands on him. He got his hands on him. He got punched real hard. He's going to go down. Yeah, he really didn't touch him too much. He said, when I get my hands on you. And he did. Ref having to pull him off there. I love this, bro. This is such a good game, bro. 2006, we're in a freaking bag, bro. And then add the freaking mod on it by DJ Neo, bro. It's crazy, bro. This is a crazy mod, guys. This is really more fun than 2K26. Like, I like the physics of 26. Like, 26 is a great game. Not going to even pretend that 26 isn't. These games from EA have been better this year. I hate EA with a passion most times. But like, you know, it was actually good. I liked Madden a little bit. I didn't give college football too much of an attempt because I more so play for like the my career aspects of them, and when they don't have, when they're like just not good, I don't care. And so, but like gameplay wise, you know, they seem very cool, and I mean I've watched footage. They're cool. NBA 2K26 was better than I thought it was going to be as well. Now Clark trying to keep the play going, tried to poke it out the way to get it back to his team. Not able to get it. 17 meets him. Was that 17? That was 20. That was 29. I just wanted to say 17. 17, dirty eye. We're gonna have to freeze that one. So now they're already putting pressure here. That's 8 hits by Jaden Schwartz. That's exactly why there's so many fights going, bro. Like, these guys are the epitome of being too serious, too strict here. Firing off there, not able to get it going. Going to be slammed up against the boards. Trying to keep that pressure on the Seattle Krakens. Feel like they got their foot on the neck, but, you know, they just kind of pushed it off. Kako going to get met there, cleared. Good defensive effort by the Capitals. Oh, look at it. There's so many Capitals over there trying to get a hold of that puck. And they're going to fire it out, but it is going to be intercepted. Quick to come and recover the puck. 43 going to fire off. Leaving a good opening for the Krakens here. It's a 2v2. That's a 3v2. Not able to recover that puck. Going to try to fire off, but they got hit. 24 chasing it down. Both of the 24s colliding into each other. 21 now looking to go and get something. Got tripped. Dirty play, but necessary. I will say that much. Oh! He dropped. What the fuck? Oh, this fight makes sense. This fight makes sense. Did you see him up? You see him hit him with his... Yeah, go ahead and fight. Punch his helmet off already. Yeah, get your hands on him. They got their hands on each other, and now they're going to let him fly. He's throwing uppercuts, trying to break him off. Got his hands back on him, though. Nice shot there. He stumbled a little bit. Nice punches here. McMichael delivering some jabs. I seen him fighting in real life the other day on the compilation. So this is funny, I think. Maybe I didn't know. I just seen him in the video. I was like, oh, his name's McMichael. He wasn't present in the fight, probably. Never mind. I lied on his name. McMichael is taking control of this fight. They're still going. McMichael's really just keeping them at bay. He's not able to get too many shots. Oh, he's trying to make a comeback. Last minute, he gets in. He knocks out McMichael. Oh, God. McMichael had him, though. The whole fight, McMichael had him. That was a devastating shot late in the fight, though. I will say, like, I like the length of some of these fights. Some of them were short and sweet, just the momentum, but like, that was needed. Because did you see the chaos? Did you see the chaos leading up to that shit, bro? Like, the people were pushing when bro elbowed, bro. It was like, nah, hell nah, bro. And when the fight popped up, it was like, bro, literally, I would be pissed too. I was talking to my girlfriend, asking her, they're gonna dislodge the net there. I was like, dude, I don't understand this game. Because sometimes they're not mad. You see so much shit happen, they're not mad. And then sometimes they are pissed just as much as my daughter, bro. That's crazy, man. My daughter's mad all the fucking time, bro. Like, bro, you're a year and like 5 months. Why are you so pissed off all the time? Gonna fire one off there, not able to get anything going, but they are going to try to follow up with another shot. They spun the block there, weren't able to get anything going. Hurry up and got that out of there. He could sense the pressure being put on him. Capitals diving all over, bodies flying, people checking each other. Going to get that stick in the way there. Seattle Kraken's doing a nice job here. Both teams are just doing spectacular here. Lots of defense being played. Capitals going to just miss-shoot that pass there, but he did sling it back to keep it on the Kraken side. Quick to get it out of there. He's looking. It's a 2v goalie. Not able to get that pass in, though. Oh, what a spectacular effort. 1v3. Clark trying to get that stick in the way, diving for it. He's really poke-checking out there. I will say I like the defensive effort. What a jab there. Shoulder jab. Golden finger jab. Ooh, gonna push him up against the board there. 6 gonna get it, trying to clear it out for the Washington Capitals. They are able to get it out. Going to miss that hit. They're firing off. He got tripped. I told you, bro, like it's the tripping stuff. I feel like they're actually taking it personal. Clark going to slow it down there. Dribbling that puck. I'm going to hit him. Oh, look at that collision there. Clark tried to get it. He misfired a little bit and got slammed up against the board. Oh, sent him in to the Seattle Kraken's bench. What spectacular defense, though, by the Kraken, trying to keep him in the swamp. You know what I'm saying? There goes lots of hits. 17 going to clear it. Good decision there. Clark laying a hit. Trying to fire one off quickly. Not able to get it. .41 has it for the Kraken. Keiko going to get hit there. Someone lost their helmet. Kako going to take it back for the Kraken. They're going to try to fire one off. He's protecting the puck. Should have shot it, though. Good job for the Capital getting it out of there. Got it out pretty quick. Oh, he flipped them. What a hit right there. Kako going to jar that thing out. Spectacular effort from the Kraken here. Kako a bit slow getting up there, though. Must be a little winded. Kraken on fire one off. Looked like it hit the side of the goalpost. And Kako tried to position himself for a hit. He just missed it. By himself, couldn't get it going. 21 for the Washington Capitals. Firing. Oh, a nice shot there to jar that puck out. But he's going to go and hit him back. Anything you can do, I can do better. But they're going to stick check it. Going back the other way for the Capitals here. They're passing that puck around, but it gets jarred out. Going to hit him. Goalie had to jump on it, but, you know, Six is trying to give it to him to tell him to freeze it. He's pushing it back. He doesn't want it. He's going to have to send it the other way finally. 42 going to get met immediately. What a hit by Kako. Kako is always delivering hits. Trying to slow it down. Got his stick checked out the way, but he's going to recover it. Passing it to get it fired off. The double pass back to one-timer. Wasn't able to get it off. Going to get that stick in the way there. Good defensive effort by Kako. We got a minute left in this second quarter here, period. I'm going to do that forever. Once again, look at the helmet there and the Capital One on the helmet. Spectacular mod by DJ Neo. This feels so great inside the game, you know, and it looks revamped. Maybe he didn't put a graphics mod in there. Maybe he did, but like, if that, maybe it's just how it looks on the PCX2. So well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Getting it here. Nice defensive effort from the Kraken. You know, they haven't given up anything, and the Washington Capitals are struggling to get on the board. Look at all the physicality, though. Look at all the bodies being put all over the place. Tovnin going to be slow to get to that puck. We got another fight. We have another fight. Who's going to be throwing them this time? We got McMahon versus Rimdinsky. I can't pronounce that, but that he's going to get it done quick, though. He's mad. Those are some power shots. Laid him clear out. I can't even pronounce his name before he dropped this guy. My God, bro. That might go down as the quickest fight of the year. Lots of aggression here in this heated game. You know, 48 seconds here in the second. Washington Capitals are down. They've had a spectacular effort. They're trying constantly. You know, they aren't doing a bad job. They just can't. It's not their time to hit yet. And, you know, I take it personal, too. Well, the Kraken are going to get it back. Chasing them down, though. Washington Capital trying to keep it over here in Kraken territory. They're going to slow it down, though, and Tovnin's going to be able to take it back the other way. Throwing it over, not able to get it. He got hit immediately. Now they're going to push it down to the Kraken's territory. He's going to get a nice hit there, though, to stop him behind that net there. He's going to dish it out. Tovnin trying to get it out of there. It's a 1v2. They're going to jar it out. Goalie's going to throw it down. They're clearing it. Capitals getting back to the side of the Kraken. He's going to fire one off. Not able to get it. Tovnin recovering it. He's going to send it down, but that's going to be an end of the second period. going into this third and last period. Very defensive game, very good game by both teams, but Seattle Kraken are looking to keep control of the game. They haven't given anything away. You know, they've had some close calls, but there's not enough consistency yet here from the Capitals. He's going to fire off. Looked like it hit that post. Looked like it bounced off of the goalie and hit the post. So that one was scary because it had so much potential to go in. They're taking it back up, firing off again. Goalie has so much pressure on him. Clark going to recover. Clark fired off himself. Goalie's going to have to go ahead and freeze that. But they are going to have to win this face-off and clear this puck. There's a lot of pressure being put here on the Capitals. They do win the face-off. They didn't clear it up as fast as I would have liked, but, you know, they're slowing it down. Nice pass there. He's going to fire one off. Guess the pressure is going to get ready to switch, but Kraken are able to obtain it. They're just dashing for the horizon there. But a good pass there, but 24 was a good effort to push him faster, beating this man there, but he's going to get pushed in the back. He should have just fired it. He hesitated. It's fair, but, you know, can't hesitate. Kako looking to get something going. He hesitated. It was like he faked the shot. It would have been funny, I guess, if he would have faked. I should do that. Fake the slap shot and then do a wrist shot. Nice hit delivered there by Kako. You don't want to let your goalie have to defend himself at all. So if you can keep all the defense, why would you not? Kako going to catch that, but he's going to get hit, though, immediately. 47 looked like, 41. He was quick, but he's going to lose that puck. 6 going to fling it. That's going to go out of play here. Closing in to an end of this game. If you are a Washington Capital, you know, you're going to have to make a decision. You're going to have to lock in somewhere. You're going to have to come up with a game plan. And so, you know, looking for them to get something figured out here. Look at all of the pushing there. Getting tripped up, hitting him with the stick. He's really egging him on, you know. Like I said, it's been on this type of ish all game. Lots of aggression, lots of taunting, lots of unnecessary hits, necessary hits. These guys just really seem to not like each other. Nice hit delivered there. Lots of bodies being pushed behind in the territory of the Seattle Kraken. Clark's going to recover that puck there, dribbling it out of the way. Clark going to try to fire one off. It gets tipped, but he's going to fire another one after recovering it. Going to push him. Capitals looking to get it. 72 by himself, firing off, not able to get it. It was nice of him to get he threw himself to jar himself in between them, so he couldn't recover it. That was 29 that I'm talking about. Clark going to deliver a nasty hit there. Clark shielding. Poke checks 8. Kraken are going to be able to get it going. Good job clearing it down to the Capitals side. Clark trying to look. He could have fired one off. He wasn't quick enough on it. He could have had that loop around. 57 taking it down for the Capitals. Needs to slow it down, but he tried to keep going. He got pushed. He's going to get pushed again. Krakens are not giving anything up here. 8 minutes left in the third quarter. 38 going to throw a bad pass. Ooh, he tripped him immediately, though, to try to make up for it. 38 being retaliated against by 57, slamming him against the board. 8 looking to throw it. It's a 2-on-1 right now. They can hurt him, get something going here. Nice shot, but he couldn't get it going. I wouldn't appreciate the VET on the screen. Luckily, it's not going to show that. That's funny, though. I don't want that VET. Number 8 taking it up. Ooh, he sticked him there a bit. 72 trying to loop around. He threw an elbow there. Kind of cleaned his clock because he was messing with him. I told you, rightfully so sometimes. Seattle Kraken firing off. Not able to get anything going. Looked like he hit it. That thing got flung up in the air. Kraken going to recover. Tovnin now looking. He passes it over to 55, who's going to sling it down there, putting it in the territory of the Capitals. Tovnin quick to get up there, but not able to obtain the puck. There's 4 Capitals next to him. Everyone's shoving. trying to get it out of their territory. Tovnin with a nice dive poke check there. Going to clear a hit right after. What a follow-up there by Tovnin. A good defensive effort. Tovnin throwing it over. He's going to clear him in the back before he can even fire one off. Good job by the Washington Capitol, but he's going to try to push him and get it out. They do now have it in the Kraken territory. Going to fire off. He got it! Getting it done here late in the third quarter. Assisted by McMichael. What a pass. Want to get that here late in the game, and that it does feel so nice. It feels so bittersweet. Bitter for me. I don't want them scoring, obviously, but like to see the defensive effort and them get it, it makes sense. It's like it's competitive. I like this. We are now 2-1, trying to get it done in the third quarter here, but you know, the Capitals are going to have to keep it. They only have 2 minutes, and they're fighting for this positioning in the danger zone right now. The Seattle Kraken, they're putting a lot of pressure on them. Able to clear it out. He's going to miss that hit, allowing them an opportunity here. The Kraken might be able to fire off. He has some time here. He was thinking about what he wanted to do. He was delayed, and he might have just panicked a bit there. Kako taking it down. Now there's 1 minute. Here we are now down in the territory of the Capitals, but quickly thrown down. Krakens are going to get it out of there. Throwing it around. They're dishing it back to the territory of the Washington Capitals. Good poke, check there. Hitting them up against the boards. They're all pushing. They're looking. Now they go on the fast break. Going to get shoved immediately. What a nice hit by the Krakens. They're going to try to hold it out there. Take your time. You know, you have no reason to really push the pace up there, but they are still trying to clear and get it out of their zone. Going to fire off. Not able to get anything going. Firing off again. Firing off again. Kako is just firing off again and again and again. And again, what spectacular effort by the goalie there. They're going to empty their net to get another player down here on the rink. I think it's too late. They should have done it a lot sooner, but how would you when all of that's going on the other side? And look at that. It's just going to make its way in anyway. So with that, you know they're cooked. They are cooked. They are cooked like my iPad here in the sun. I got a blanket covering it, and it's burning the fuck up. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like this is going to be an end here of this third period. Seattle Kraken's getting it done here 3-1. What a spectacular effort. You know, it's better than they usually play. And we're going to send it down to get our players of the game. Lots of fights here tonight. It was a good night here of hockey. Starting it off with the first player of the game, we've got Joey Decord with 19 saves. He only allowed 1 goal. Second, we got Jared McMahon. He had a fight. I think he got dropped, but, you know, second player of the game. And then Kaapo Kakko, you know, lots of hits, lots of defense, 1 goal. What a spectacular game, ladies and gentlemen. They both shot equal amounts, although the goals were 3-1, 17 saves to the 19 saves. 2 saves, all it takes is 2 saves. So what a spectacular game. There was a lot more passing from the Capitals than there was the Krakens, but face-offs were in the Capitals in their favor. Not able to get it done here, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone drive home safe. If you enjoy these videos, thank you so much. Like, comment, subscribe.